What is going on, everyone? This is Jabo, your one-stop shop for all things NASCAR and other sports that are just a bit outside. But today, we are only talking about one thing, and that's the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. And I'm your host, Brendan Bryan. Let's get started. After 26 races, we finally have arrived at the playoffs. Hallelujah! Now, before the cars hit the track at Atlanta, let's take a look at the 16 playoff drivers. First, we have the 5 of Kyle Larson, then the 20 of Christopher Bell, the 45 of Tyler Reddick, the 24 of William Byron, the 12 of Ryan Blaney, the defending series champion, the perennial bridesmaid in the 11 of Denny Hamlin, the consistent 9 of Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski driving the 6 Ford Mustang, the 22 of Joey Logano, the 2 of Austin Cindric, the 99 of Daniel Suarez, the 48 of Alex Bowman, the 14 of Chase Briscoe, the 21 of Harrison Burton, the 54 of Ty Gibbs, and rounding out the playoff field, -1 below the cut line, is your defending regular series champion, the 2017 champion, Martin Truex Jr. What a field we have. And now it's time for the 100% accurate. That's right, 100% accurate. You can take this to the bank. Accurate playoff predictions presented by Jabo. Looking at the round of 16, we have Atlanta, Watkins Glen, and the Bristol night race. This will be a fun round, to say the least. Looking at Atlanta, it's going to be anyone's race, and I think the winner is not going to come from the playoff field in the form of the 8 of Kyle Busch, which will be apropos, to say the least, and extend his winning streak to 20, that's right, 22-0 seasons. At Watkins Glen, a road course ringer such as the Dinger or Gisbergen could win, but this one I'm going with the 20 of Christopher Bell at the Glen. Finally, looking at the elimination race at Bristol, I don't think we're going to see someone from below the cut line winning because the 5 of Kyle Larson will get it done under the lights. Instead of telling you who's going to make it, I'm just going to tell you who will not make it to the round of 12, who's being eliminated. Firstly, I'm sorry to say it, but it's not going to happen. The 21 of Harrison Burton will be eliminated. He could win in Atlanta, but lightning usually doesn't strike twice. Second, I have the Spring Atlanta winner, the 99 of Daniel Suarez, being eliminated. His season looks like a heart monitor, and that might be healthy if you're, a person, but that's not how it works in the NASCAR series, and it's just not going to do in the playoffs. His inconsistency will bite him here. Third, I have to look at last week's winner, Chase Briscoe, driving the 14 for Stewart-Haas Racing. He will be eliminated. It's just not a good lineup of tracks for the future JGR driver. And even if he can pull out a miracle, he's just facing some stiff competition that I don't think the Stewart-Haas Fords can overcome. Finally, now this is a big one because every year there is one major surprise elimination, and last year it was Joey Logano, the defending series champion from 2022. But this year, sadly, it's going to be a stinger because it's going to be the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. The retirement season will come to an end, but it won't come to the end in confetti. His consistency has just been, there is no consistency. He's consistently laid an egg for the last 2+ months. And with his infamously terrible playoff run the year before, this isn't happening. This is over. Sorry, Martin. Now looking at the round of 12, we have Kansas, Talladega, and the Charlotte Roval. At Kansas, the favorite is probably the 45 of Reddick, maybe the 23 of Bubba Wallace, the 11 of Hamlin, or even the defending winner Kyle Larson. But I have the 24 William Byron snagging the win. At Talladega, just like Atlanta, it's anyone's race. And again, I'm going to have a non-playoff driver winning this race in the form of the 1 of Ross Chastain to get his first win of the year. Then, at the elimination race at the Roval, I have the regular season champ, the 45 of Tyler Reddick, taking it home, which means 4 more drivers will now be eliminated. Firstly, I have the 2 of Austin Cindric being eliminated. He could easily go in the round of 16, but he won't have the horsepower to advance to the round of 8. Second, I have another Penske Ford in the form of the 22 of Joey Logano, who in my opinion is do or die at Talladega, and he did. Third, I'm sorry Ford fans, I have the 6 of Brad Keselowski being eliminated. I think he will be the first one out, and it will be close, but this team just isn't consistent enough or faster than many other in front of them. Finally, I have the 54 of Ty Gibbs being eliminated. He is another driver who can make a push for the round of 8, but he has to beat some better cars to get there. which I don't think he's going to do. So he just comes up just short of the round of 8. Now looking at the round of 8, we have Las Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville. In Las Vegas, he's come up short before, but I got the 20 of Christopher Bell finally winning this one and punching his ticket to the championship race. At Homestead, he took on the barrels and lost last year, but this year the 5 of Kyle Larson will get it done at Homestead and advance to another championship 4. Finally, at Martinsville, the final race before the championship, the last chance to advance. I have an eliminated driver taking the race instead. I think similar to Matt Kenseth in 2017, the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. takes an emotional win, thumping the playoff drivers. That means 4 drivers will be eliminated, the final 4 drivers. Firstly, I have the 48 of Alex Bowman being eliminated. I know it may seem shocking he's made it this far, but like seasons past, I think he'll be quiet and consistent, but that won't be enough to advance to the championship 4, and he'll fall just short again. Secondly, I have the 9 of Chase Elliott coming up short in the round of 8. I know that's a bit of a shocker because the consistency earlier this season, the win at Texas, that's championship worthy. But as of late, it just hasn't come through, and it's not going to be able to put him into the championship 4 in front of 4 other drivers who've honestly been better as of late. Thirdly, I have the defending champion, the 12 of Ryan Blaney, being eliminated. He could easily prove me wrong, but I don't think he can pull it off twice. He went on a kind of a miracle run last year. He could do it again, but Blaney will not make it back to Phoenix to defend his crown. Finally, that means the last driver to be eliminated falls short of the final 4 will be the 24 of William Byron. He is another driver that could easily prove me wrong either way, but it's not his year. He comes up only a few points shy of challenging for his first Cup title. That means your final 4 will consist of the 5 of Kyle Larson, the 20 of Christopher Bell, the 45 of Tyler Reddick, and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Any one of these drivers could go out and win at Phoenix and take the title. However, in my opinion, 100% accurate opinion, just remember that. There are only 2 drivers who stand above the rest and will duke it out all afternoon for the championship. Those drivers being the 5 of Kyle Larson and the 20 of Christopher Bell. I'm sorry, Hamlin fans, but I have him coming up just short again, finishing 4th in the race. And for the 45 of Reddick, again, I don't think he's going to have enough against Bell or Larson. I have him finishing 5th in the race and 4th overall in the championship. Someone like the 12 of Blaney could upset the final 4 and win the race, just like last year with Ross Chastain, but I don't think that will happen this year. I think it will be an all-day duel between the 5 and the 20, and one of them will win the race. It honestly is a coin flip to me to say who will come out on top. Bell won here in the spring, but Larson's won a championship here, and I don't have a coin on me, but I'm picking for the 2024 championship. I have the 5 of Kyle Larson to beat out Bell and win the race and his 2nd championship. He has been the best driver all year and would have won the regular season championship anyway if weather did not force him to miss out on the Coke 600 earlier this year. Sorry, Bell fans, it's not going to be 3rd time's a charm, it's going to be a 3rd time, and he's just short. But there you have it. After 36 weeks, Kyle Larson will be your champion. Tell me what you think of these predictions in the comments below, and I will see you all on Jawbo next time. And until then, have a good one.